Hey guys, welcome back. Let me turn this light down. I just woke up. We're going to be reading The Wild Robots Against the Recos 5. Okay. Our story begins in the Amazon rainforest with lots of creatures and animals. Roz was happy to be away from the Recos. She never knew if they would come back. Recos are everywhere now, in the desert, in the city. Roz thought and thought until Brightbill came and said, I met some kids at the park next to the farm. Maybe we can go to their house. No, said Roz. There might be Recos, but we could go somewhere else, like the moon, said Roz. If we want to go to the moon, we need to find a rocket ship, said Brightbill. As they were walking, they saw a sign. It said, Peru Canyon. It was next to the forest. Roz and Brightbill went down the canyon. It was deep. When they got to the bottom, they saw the Recos. They all looked at Roz. But Roz did not see the Recos. They were invisible, and they could fly. Roz got under a rock. There was someone under the rock. She said, you need to find the magic charger in Colombia, said Roz said. Where is Colombia? Oh, charge in Colombia, she said. Roz said, where's Colombia? Way up there, she said. Roz and Brightbill walked through the rocks, sneaked past the Recos, and got out. They ran out. The Recos flew into the forest. Soon they were at the border between Peru and Colombia. First they stopped at the village, and Roz said, do you know where the magic charger is? The villager said, yes, I do. It is 5 miles west in the village called Power. It will be hard to get the charger, but you can try. Roz and Brightbill walked through the fields, ran through the city, and they got to a village called The river called the river they swam through, the deep river with a waterproof. They finally got to Power. It was filled with Recos. She thought about Reco 13, 14, and 15 and wondered where they were in the middle In the middle of the village, there was a magic charger. If she had it, she could be more powerful than any Reco. She went in the power shop and got the costume. She asked a Reco if she could get the magic charger. Reco 153 said, no, it is only for the boss. Roz and Brightbill went to the boss. The boss said, I do not remember you. Roz said, I am Reco 76, and I need the charger. The boss said, yes. So Roz took it. She ran out of the village and took off the costume. She took out her old charger and put the magic one in. She started to fly, and her screen said, Unbreakable 22. Brightbill and Roz could fly now. Roz wanted to change her name. She wanted her name to be a little bit like Roz, but better, like a human. They thought of lots of names. Like Roz, Sheath of Might Roz, Mighty Roz, and Rozaflage. The unbreakable robot, Brightbill, call me the Unbreakable 22, or call me Super Roz. As they were flying, the Recos came. Roz power blasted as she saw something on the ground. She covered it. The Recos were not invisible. They were covered in glass. As they broke, it shattered. She looked what it was. It was an egg. She picked it up. It started to crack. Roz held the egg together, but it kept cracking. Suddenly, a tiny bird came out. Bright Bill said, "Yay, I get to have a brother." They both thought of names, like Bright Bill 2, like Bill 2, Bright Bill 2, Dark Bill, but then they thought of Robo Bill. That is perfect, says Roz. Of course, says Bright Bill. Roz had a plan. She said, first we go to Costa Rica, then Mexico, then California. In California, we go to Los Angeles. It is huge. No Recos are going to be able to see us. If they find us, we go up to Sacramento to buy a camper. And then we will bring Robo-Bill. You got it? You got it, Bright Bill? Yes! Okay, guys. The wild robot against the Recos. My eyes are watering right now. Okay, the wild robot against the Recos 5. It is really good, but guys, 6 is going to be even better. You know how she said in number 4? All the Recos are going to come back? Where? So make sure to stay tuned for that. They can come back in Los Angeles, Sacramento. But guys, it's getting really interesting. So I haven't wrote it yet, so I'm wondering how it's going to go. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah. I don't have it right now because I haven't wrote it. So I can just stop it right outside 7 minutes. Peace out.